everybody, welcome to Mugen Fight 2457. The space pirate Ridley is on the prowl once more. This time he has run into the BlazBlue vet and Ragna The Bloodedge. Can his big beefy blade hack through the rigid hide of a demonic dragon? Only time will tell as we get to the Aurora City Stage. Hope you all enjoy. Can the vampire swordsman gut Mother Brain's second in command? Or will Ridley shower him in great balls of fire? It's Metroid versus BlazBlue. Should be a most intriguing showdown. Get ready and let's begin this blitz. Alright, Ridley opens up the tail jab to Ragna. Now Ragna grazing Ridley with the aerial sword stroke. Ridley trying to fly away. Now Ragna gets in his grill. Double sword uppercut catches him nicely. Now Ridley hits the ground, grabs Ragna, starts biting his face off. Now Ridley ends up grab slamming Ragna, tosses him right into the corner. Now Ridley setting up the fireball special as Ragna rains down on Ridley. Ends up hitting him in the head, knocks him down. Now Ragna goes for a sword spin, launches Ridley across the stage. Ridley takes a tumble. Now Ragna trying to chain him with the double kick combo, but Ridley grabs him out of the air, throws him right into the corner. Now Ridley trying to pin him there with the tail jabs and the claw shots. Now ends up grab slamming Ragna some more, tosses him away. Now sets up another fireball special, ends up juggling Ragna, who tries to land on the ground, and now Ragna caught by the fireballs again, and Ridley just pouring out the pain with those fireballs, burning right through Ragna. Now Ridley jetting towards Ragna, who dashes out of the corner, goes for a dark energy burst, catches Ridley out of his fireball. Now Ragna trying to run in, Ridley takes the air, trying to fly away, dodging Ragna's super sword stroke. Now Ridley raining fireballs down on Ragna from the air. Now Ragna trying to close him with the aerial sword slash, ends up grabbing Ridley on the landing, tosses him upward now. Now Ragna leaping behind Ridley. Ridley trying to get him with the fireballs, intercepts Ragna in the corner with them. Ragna getting juggled by the fireballs as Ridley grabs him and hits him with the ground slam for the kill. I gotta say, Ragna did push Ridley pretty good here in round one, and Ridley still ground slamming Ragna here, slamming him along the ground, making his face eat the pavement. Yeesh. Alright, Ridley, match is done. You can drop Ragna now. Ay, ay, ay. I gotta say, Ragna's pushed Ridley harder than anyone so far. Let's see if the BlazBlue vet can come back in round two and perhaps force that round three. Alright, let's blitz again. Ragna starts with the sidekick, catches Ridley, who ends up re-grabbing Ragna, gets that ground slam off. Now tosses him right to the side of the screen. Oh my god, Ridley missed the super grab slam. Now Ragna countering with the sword uppercut to the foot kick in the air. And Ragna cuts him off with another sword uppercut. Ragna trying to bring it back with that aerial kick. Now Ridley takes to the air, dodging Ragna. Ragna turns around, big sword uppercut, catches Ridley right to that big roundhouse kick. God, Ridley trying to fight back, gets a ground slam off on Ragna. Does some good damage and tosses him right to the side of the screen. Right to that grab slam. God, now tosses Ragna high up in the air. Ridley goes for the fireball spam. And this could be it for Ragna. Can Ragna find a way out? No! The fireballs juggle Ragna to his death on the other side of the stage. I have to say the vampire swordsman really did a lot better against Ridley than most of the others, but the space pirate demon dragon still takes it 2-0 over the vampire swordsman. It looks like Ridley might be shaping up to become the new Sephiroth of A-tier singles. Even though he lacks one-hit KO specials, he's still got those grabs into the ground slams, which do quite a lot of damage. But Ragna has shown us today that even though Ridley is that much of a menace, he can be comboed quite easily thanks to his big body size. The BlazBlue vet is at least keeping himself out of the negatives, and that's a good thing. But he needs to start getting the wins together more, otherwise he won't get into the Hall of Fame, and that's a bad thing. Mother Brain's second in command is spreading his wings and just unloading them on every unfortunate soul he comes across. I don't know who's gonna ground this space pirate, but whoever does is gonna have a hell of a major in their cap. Anyways, stay tuned for Mugen Battle 2458, coming soon. Laters, all.